Welcome back to another season of Mustang TV News. I'm Jessica Workman. You may notice that this school year has been a confusing year for everyone from going virtual to hybrid multiple times. We don't know what will happen next. With new developments such as the COVID-19 vaccine, we were asking ourselves, will anything change?
To be honest with you, as far as students and vaccines, I don't know, because as far as the ages of folks who are in the list of, they started with medical professionals, then they went to teachers and whatnot, and senior citizens. And so I don't know where students fall on that list of those who are going to be vaccinated. And so I think when it's made widely available for students, you're going to have a lot of families, a lot of students that probably elect not to take the vaccine.
Hauser then wanted to give students reassurance.
I know that this is a difficult time for everyone, and I know that this past year has been very difficult. And I mentioned earlier that a lot of folks are numb to things because we've all lost something. It's cost us all something. And so I would say just continue to try to dig deep and find something positive. We're trying to think of things that we can do around here to spin it and make it a positive. And so anything students would like to try or suggest that we might be able to do to bring some positivity and to kind of boost the morale of students and staff around here, let us know.
If you have any ideas for something that the school can do for fun, contact Mr. Hauser.
Makeup Picture Day is coming up. It will be on February 16th and 17th, and this is for anyone who missed the first picture day or would like their picture remade. The background will be the same as it was on the first picture day.
After last year's successful run of The Voice at McCracken, the library and the Project Grad team have come together to create another season of The Voice. This year's Voice is going to be a little different though. We talked to Miss Thompson to explain how The Voice is going to be this year as opposed to how it was last year.
Okay, so this year we are going to be doing it, I guess, kind of virtually. The students are going to be here and they're going to record in the auditorium, and we're going to do the recording on Mondays when we do record, so that we can use the auditorium. We don't have to pull anybody out of class. So for instance, the first round we are going to film in a couple of weeks, and we're going to go ahead and film round 1 and round 2 the same day, and we're going to record it, and then your department actually is going to edit it for us, and then when we get ready to show it, we'll just send the link out to all of the teachers so that everybody could watch it during fourth period who chose to. So the teachers who chose to show it will show it. We'll take the link down. The next day we would do it fourth period again, so you'd have an A and a B. And then at that point, anybody who didn't show it, we'll release the link so that anybody who didn't get to see it in class would be able to watch it on their own time, and virtual students would be able to watch it. Yes, so the first round, there won't be any voting or anything. It will just be like it was before, where the judges will have their backs to the performer. They'll sing, they'll turn around, and then the singer would get to pick who they want to be their coach. Okay. So that would be the first round. Everybody will just get to watch it. And then the second round will be where students will actually begin voting. So after we take the link down, we're going to open up voting in the library, and each vote costs $1.
We also talked to The Voice competitors to get their thoughts on this year's competition.
We haven't had any type of choir concerts. We aren't doing any all-state type of stuff, so it's been different. So this is a really good opportunity to be able to do something that we both love again.
I think they have a really cool system that they're going to set up and try to make it as entertaining as they possibly can without a live audience.
The first round of The Voice will be taped on February the 22nd with Miss Wright, Miss Bobo, Mr. Dobson, and Mr. Jackson as the judges.
We all know how everything has been different lately, so with this situation, we've tried making homecoming court as normal as possible. On Friday, January 22nd, Mason Wooten and Olivia Dodge won the 2021 homecoming court. As of now, we do not have any plans for basketball homecoming. We will be sure to let you know if we do.
Last month, the McCracken County Community Career Endowment announced this year's recipients of the Paxton Scholars Program. One of their selections was junior Caitlin Williams. The Paxton Scholars Program's goal is to enhance student self-esteem, parent or guardian advocacy, peer and mentor interaction, maintenance and improvement of academic performance, and preparation for the college transition, all of which they say are unique characteristics that African American students face. Caitlin will receive college scholarship funds based on grade point averages during her junior and senior years of high school and through her first 2 semesters of college, as well as receiving a college-suitable laptop. I reached out to Caitlin to get her reaction. While she didn't want to come on camera, she told me, quote, "I've known about the scholarship for a long time, and that, quote, I was given the opportunity to apply for it. I wrote my application and why I stood out. Why I should get it in particular," end quote. Caitlin told me that it was very shocking when she heard she received the scholarship because she didn't think she would actually be selected. For Mustang TV News, I'm Brendan Evers.
This week, FCCLA members Natalie Herring and Bailey Watts took a look at how maybe in these times where hygiene and cleanliness are of major importance that we may be overlooking the cleanliness of something we use every day, our cars. Here we have Natalie on the experiment they conducted and the results.
We are conducting an experiment of the most commonly touched places in your vehicle. Our science teacher has allowed us to borrow disposable inoculation loops and petri dishes and to see how many germs are present. We chose those areas because they're the most touched, like the seatbelt, you touch that every time you get in the car, the steering wheel, it's what you drive with. So basically the most frequently touched. We had a lot of bacteria grow, and one thing we were surprised about was the windshield. There was no bacteria growth. We did the windshield because if you sneeze, it can get on it, but actually the UV rays from the sun kill the bacteria, so we had no growth there.
With these results, Natalie has one simple piece of advice to keep you healthy.
Just that everyone should take the time to clean their car frequently, just to keep you safe.
You may remember students not being able to purchase tickets for basketball games. With regulations lifted, there is now limited student and parent tickets. Students can't give their tickets away, but parents can give their tickets to a friend if they buy it on the website. Following guidelines, everyone is 6 feet apart in designated groups. If any of these restrictions change, they will be announced.
The girls' basketball team kicked off the season earlier this January, playing against Graves and losing 50-47. It picked up again when the Lady Mustangs played against McLean and won 55-50. This was a milestone for Coach Civils, as it was the 400th game won in his career, which had been composed over 23 seasons. He was previously unaware of this achievement but was awarded with a basketball and a plaque in commemoration. McCracken had another big win when they played against Paducah Tillman, winning 69-44. Their most recent game was McCracken versus Mayfield, which our team won. Their win-lose streak so far is 3-3. Games will be canceled until next Wednesday, but their next home game will be on the 8th versus Murray.
The McCracken County High School boys basketball team has had a wonderful year so far with a record of 9-3 for the Mustangs. The team has had a few tough losses but many hard-fought wins, such as the Marshall game with McCracken pushing through to win in overtime and the Graves game by holding on to the lead even through an Eagles comeback at the end. We interviewed one of the starting forwards, Ian Hart, to hear more about the team and to give a quick recap of the season so far.
I think we're playing good. We lost a lot of star power last year. We able to come back strong and still undefeated in the region, so I think we're working real hard. Playing together as a team and being able to move the ball well. We seem to turn the ball over a little bit. We just got to be smarter about our decisions on the court.
The Mustangs will take on Paducah Tillman and Henderson County away this week and Murray High at home next week. Stay tuned for more information regarding the boys basketball team.
Blakely Miller is a senior here at MCHS and has recently made a huge life-changing decision, one that most of us still haven't figured out yet. Blakely has officially signed out to play football for Southeastern Louisiana University. Beforehand, Miller had been an unbreakable tank alongside his fellow Mustangs, getting all manner of praise and cheer through 2019 to 2020 before lockdown, even gaining praise from some coaches from opposing teams. Already having 6 other offers from other colleges such as Murray State, Southeastern Missouri, as well as UT Martin to name a few, Blakely had many choices but ultimately chose SELU.
I chose Southeastern because currently my older brother attends there and my father graduated from there. I have family that lives down in Hammond and New Orleans in that area. I love the coaching staff. It's a great atmosphere when I went down there. I've been down about 2 or 3 times, and I loved it ever since.
As of 2020, He currently holds the following achievements: 2020 All-WKC First Team, All-WKC First Team 2019, Paducah Sun All-Jackson Purchase First Team 2019, a 2019 All-State Honorable Mention.
What is up, dude?
Sergey, where have you been?
I've been back home in Russia. What do you think?
Sergey, you've been missing for a whole year.
Sorry, I was busy chilling in the motherland. What do you want me to do?
Our views went down like 4,000%.
What was I supposed to do when you were gone?
Get a hobby, knit, date a failed mayoral candidate, I don't know, do something.
Sergey, what have you been doing for this whole year?
Well, I've been addicted to this new app. It's called TikTok. It's pretty cool. Have you guys heard of it yet? Alright, so you're telling me that the Chinese government engineered a biochemical weapon, infected a bat. The bat was sold for consumption in a wet market. People ate the bat, and now we can't go to Cracker Barrel. Alright guys, I need some ideas for Sergey Speaks. Do you guys have anything? Good talk. Mia! Mia, have you ever gotten COVID?
No. Have you?
Yeah, back in December.
How'd you get COVID?
Well, it started when my sister went to a big giant frat party in Florida and immediately came home for Christmas.
Dang.
Hey, Sergey, we need to swab your car.
Wait, are the feds onto me or something?
What? No, it's just a routine check of each student's car during COVID-19.
Alright, fine.
Well, Sergey, I've got good news.
Yeah?
Besides the 42 random Dunkin' Donuts receipts and random stains, you passed the COVID car test.
Okay, good.
It was an 8 out of 10. The bad thing is, I failed.
Wait a minute, what was your score then? Wait, no, that's stupid. Let me see this. Jessica, I just want to say that if you film as poorly as you did film an episode of Sergey Speaks last time, if you do that again, I will go back to dating your sister.
Oh no!
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being extraordinarily messy, 10 being very, very neat, what does the inside of your car look like?
Let's discuss. Okay.
I want people to realize this is the first time in Sergey Speaks history that someone has thought about their answer.
So, neither of us drive.
Oh crap, you have to open the button.
Is this a butt? Is this the...
That's a camera.
Oh.
Just push.
Alright.
Thank you.
I knew that. 1 being the most messy, 10 being the most neat. Where is the inside of your car?
7.5.
Oh, so you have an actually neat car. You keep it in order.
So hold up, the question. 1 messy, 10 neat. Oh, then I've got like a 3. And it's all because of my wife.
Solid 6. The owner before me was a little sketchy and didn't really clean it that well, but I haven't cleaned it.
Define sketchy.
Like there's some, questionable stains on the chairs or on the seats that I don't know where they're from.
Okay, you ready?
The man himself. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the most messy, 10 being the most clean, where's the inside of your car?
Oh, 7.
So you keep it very clean.
Oh no, never mind. 3. Right now my car is destroyed because I took my dog to the vet and he's old and he shed all over and I put him in the back.
And there's hair everywhere, and then he jumped over into the kids' seats and then over into the front. Kids have gummy bears and fruit snacks.
Where's her car? Which one? The one? The dent? This one? Miss Griffith, this is a hazard. I'm gonna do Miss Griffith a favor and clean out her car. Oh my God, I'm scared. This doesn't get taken care of. This is gonna cause COVID-20. Let me out now! Ladies and gentlemen, we have an epidemic. And I don't mean COVID-19. People's cars are terrible. People live in absolute filth. People treat their cars like a petri dish. This is worse than my ex's vehicle.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Mustang TV News. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter so you'll never miss a newscast. We'll be back next week with another episode. Until then, have a great week, Mustangs.